After a few years of small ball getting even smaller, it's feeling like now there is a resurgence of the big man.
Yeah, I don't know, Kevin, if that's because last year we had 3 potential MVP candidates that all played a bigger position. But you got to have one of those guys in order for you to say that we are going to accentuate the biggest player on the floor to do the things needed to get wins.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Running at the wings, Beal and Avdia. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. And it's Morris in at the point. Now here's Beal. The shot will not fall. Nice D from LaVine. DeRozan against Porzingis, and finished off by DeRozan.
And that's a display of DeRozan's athletic ability, making his presence felt on offense.
Morris looking over the floor. Outside, Porzingis. Off target with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach. Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
And you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
Williams, a screen on Beal. LaVine. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
6 on the shot clock. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, Porzingis now playing with passion, engaged on the offensive glass.
Here's LaVine, and LaVine throws it down.
Wow, that is awesome to see the small man challenge the big man. Sometimes when you jump, you can be taller than the big fella.
And the Wizards with possession. They trail by 6. Morris kicks to Beal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring load, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown in his playmaking. When the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass. Always a shame to see a guy like Bradley Beal have to go in for season-ending surgery like he did in 2022.
Well, that decision, I think, was tough, but in the end, for the length and longevity of his career, was the smart one for Bradley Beal. Get himself fully healthy, fully physically and mentally ready to get back on the NBA floor and be as productive as he's been throughout his career.
And the Wizards with possession after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Just 5 to shoot. Kuzma finds Porzingis. Great D that time from Vucevic. The Bulls leading by 6. Here's DeRozan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Denny Avdia picks one up. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. Both free throws good from DeRozan.
And the Wizards, one of these teams that's still in search of an identity. They've got a lot of skilled players, but it's really hard to say right now what this team is all about.
Now here is Davis. To the paint. Gill the pass to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. A factor in Washington's lack of identity has to be, Brent, their frequent roster changes.
Yeah, no doubt, Kevin. There's been a revolving door there, and the front office makes a lot of moves. They're just trying to capture something, trying to get their star player healthy, and trying to regroup and see if something clicks.
Pass to Gafford. It's Barton on the wing. Nice ball movement by Washington. And it's Kispert in the corner. To the middle. Davis, the pass to Gill. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Barton, no luck. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Bulls. 8-point game. DeRozan's shot is good.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
Make some noise, fans, for the one and only Chicago Bulls.
I see the stat sheet here for Corey Kispert.
For your Chicago Bulls.
Here's Gafford. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Three-pointer, Barton. And then Chicago with the rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, I mean, their execution at times was flawless, but they also made some mistakes that ultimately did them in.
Well, they had the home fans worried for a little bit. I know that.
Here's Davis after the made shot from Zach LaVine. Barton against LaVine. Fires for three. Barton, no luck. Bulls leading by 12. Pick by Vucevic.
Wizards foul. Anthony Gill. First personal foul. Third team foul.
We've got 33 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Now here's Dosunmu. He's guarded by Davis. Dosunmu, the pass to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Wizards trail by 14. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Davis up top. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And guys, you have to be impressed watching Davis play. Such a tenacious and confident young man.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. Here's Caruso. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Bulls out front. They lead by 13. And we'll get going after this from United Center. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. Morris and Beal are the guards. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. And it's Kispert in at the small forward. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. On defense, Washington trailing by 13. Kick out to LaVine. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Porzingis. You know, it seems like we're seeing more teams, Brent, use zone defense these days. Not too long ago, zone was almost non-existent in the league.
Well, Kevin, you couldn't play zone. Even though there were zone principles in man-to-man defense, it used to be an illegal defense to set up in a 2-3 zone that you see teams doing nowadays. I'm very interested if the league does, in fact, do away with illegal defense and allow coaches to use whatever defensive scheme they need to do to slow up their opposition. It might do something in terms of producing more shots so we don't get stagnation with just threes all the time. We'll see if that happens.
Here's Green following the bucket by the Wizards. And there's the feed to Vucevic. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Vucevic has got 6 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Porzingis with a screen on Dragic. Morris with the ball. Now guarded by Vucevic. Chicago leading by 15. Here's Dragic. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
So good with the ball off the bounce. Goran Dragic providing the assist.
And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Wizards.
What you love about Vucevic, the consistency, solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years. And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Dragic following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Here's LaVine. He feeds it to Vucevic. They kick it out to Green. Vucevic trying to get open. Green, no luck. You know, Greg, adding to that for Vucevic, the last 2 seasons, he's been excellent in the playoffs.
Great point, Kevin. His numbers were up over what he did in the regular season. He hits clutch shots, gives them a physical presence, and he is just a rock in the middle.
Wizards trail by 15. Outside, Beal. Kuzma passes to Morris. Offensive rebound. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Porzingis showing a little strength down low that time. You can't get upset at the D for being physical with him on that play.
The Wizards have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. That free throw good from Porzingis.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
A new lineup here for the Bulls. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Avdia's checked in for Kispert.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And it took them a while to find their touch at the line, but they have been red hot here in the second quarter.
Kuzma with the screen for Morris. The pass to Kuzma. And another miss by Washington.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
It's deflected. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname the Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. Former All-Star, injuries have held him back, but now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy, and that's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks. Vucevic checked in for Chicago. He hits both from the stripe.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Morris passes to Porzingis. He kicks to Avdia. The three-pointer, no good. Chicago leading by 15. Here's DeRozan. Porzingis with the block.
And Porzingis showing some of those signs from early on in his career where he was a great shot blocker.
Morris finds Beal. Pass to Kuzma. Clock at 6. DeRozan against Porzingis. Beal can't get it to go. Bulls have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
DeRozan scanning the floor. 1:53 left now here in the second. Puts it up. Nails the baby hook. DeRozan's got 10 points in the game.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Fans, turn your attention to the court for your
So for the Bulls, Andre Drummond comes in for Vucevic, and Zach LaVine sub in for Alex Caruso. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Porzingis. Hill comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Will Barton, he's checked in for Beal. Davis is subbed in for Monte Morris. And Gafford throws it down.
And you have to be able to see the floor. You have to anticipate at this level. Davis doing both on that possession.
Now here's Dosunmu. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Outside Williams. It's stolen by Davis. And here we go with Davis heading to the hoop. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And we saw this at Wisconsin. Davis has no trouble initiating.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here. The first one falls.
You're having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter. They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Fires top of the key. That one off the back iron and out. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Wizards. It's a 13-point game. Last time they met was in Washington.
And they scratched out a close win the last time these two teams met. I think their ability to attack and create foul trouble for the opposition was a real factor.
Well, it was, because they got to play a lot of the second half against the second unit. The guys that ordinarily would have been out there were stuck on the bench with all those fouls.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And the Wizards with possession. The Bulls getting the bucket. And it's sent back by Drummond. Bean passes to Williams. Gill with the rebound.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Davis pass to Gafford. Martin in the corner. The shot, no good.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls.
Welcome, everybody. We're halfway through what is turning out to be the nickel of...
Defensively, man, no one knows what to do with this guy.
And let's focus now on the two opposing... And that's a halftime...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. Dosunmu is out there with LaVine, and it's Green in at the 3 slot. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Now LaVine following the Porzingis miss from deep. Over to the wing. Dosunmu, the pass to Green. Goes back up. The kick out to Williams. Back to Green. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Let's take a look now at some numbers for Beal. He's been dominant over the last month, averaging about 24 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
Shoots from 12. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Feeds to Green. Porzingis with the block. Beal with it. Now defended by LaVine. Shot from 12. Beal can't get it to go.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Pass to Dosunmu. He dishes it to Vucevic. Porzingis with the block. It's tipped. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
And finally, someone scored.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Now here's Beal. Right now he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. Williams in the post. He's against Kuzma. LaVine wide open. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Offensively, LaVine is totally in the zone. Defense is having a hard time shaking him off his spots. And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Chicago calls timeout.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Derek Jones comes in for Williams. Alex Caruso checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Dragic in for Dosunmu. And a switcher also for Washington. Kispert's checked in, and Green slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Porzingis. 12 points for him. Kicks to Beal. 6 to shoot. Porzingis with a screen on Caruso. Count it, good.
Beal takes on the offensive load and does a great job here to score.
The Bulls leading by 15. Moment here now for an injury report. Now an update on DeMar DeRozan from David Aldridge. Hey, what'd you find out?
Guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Bulls. He confirms that it is a sprained ankle. And as you'd expect, it's very swollen and it's causing him a lot of discomfort. It's unfortunate timing all around for them. Of course, they will need to band together while he's out. We'll see how they respond. Evan?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it to make the adjustment.
And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Porzingis. Hill comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Martin's checked in for Bradley Beal. Davis is subbed in for Monte Morris. Now here's Barton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And it's Davis missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Green with a screen for Dragic. And Green slams it in.
You have to be careful on how you guard Dragic in the pick and roll there. His passing ability will show up.
Barton against Caruso. Green with the block. Dragic taking his time here, and Jones slams it in.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The kick out to Barton. Here's Caruso. Bulls with the fresh shot clock. Here's Drummond, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, Drummond uses his body, goes right into the defender to get that shot off, and you're going to have to foul him on that.
The Bulls have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Williams, he's checked in for Green. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Derek Jones. Zach LaVine's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dosunmu in for Goran Dragic. Barton, no luck.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
DeRozan for 3. Rebound, Washington. Up top, Porzingis. He's guarded by Williams. The offensive rebound. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Porzingis a good effort on the board right now. Every inch of that 7-foot 3-inch frame coming into play.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now. So solid numbers in that department.
DeRozan for 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Chicago, sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been... Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So on the floor for Washington, Morris and Beal are the guards. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, down low. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Well, Beal loves getting a little wiggle room and then great rhythm on that 3.
The Bulls leading by 18. Now here's LaVine. And the jam by LaVine.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Up top, Porzingis. LaVine against Beal. Out left to the wing. Nice ball movement by Washington. Just 4 to shoot. Inside, here's Porzingis. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
Porzingis showing some toughness that time, just cutting through contact.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Kuzma against Williams. Excellent D there from Williams. The Bulls shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. There's LaVine. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Daniel Gafford.
And one of the strengths of LaVine's game, that ability to lure the D into fouls. Get into the wrong position, and he'll make you pay.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
Well, they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
Avdia's checked in for Porzingis. Here's Beal. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got rebound number 13 with that last one.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
And the foul on Patrick Williams. And that'll be his third foul so far. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors. But it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
Avdia kicks to Morris. The pass to Avdia. Gafford with the ball. Vucevic with the rebound. Williams looking over the floor. LaVine against Kuzma. Vucevic with the bucket.
Always a battle when you're up against Vucevic. His soft touch helps him convert inside.
Morris passes to Gafford. Gafford is screen on LaVine. Beal with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. Bucket is good.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
LaVine dishes to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, LaVine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
For the screen on LaVine. Here's Beal. Passes it to Gafford. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Beal's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Kuzma against DeRozan. Comes up empty down low. That's tipped. Vucevic the pass to DeRozan. Vucevic a screen on Kuzma. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Pass to Gafford. Dishes it to Beal. Score of the basket is fifth of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
And Beal finds a way to the bucket. How'd he do that?
Down low. And DeRozan kicks to Vucevic. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. Avdia's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside for Beal. Here's Kuzma. Up and in on the layup.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Bulls.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still 2 more to go in the season series.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Vucevic.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Here's Avdia. No good that time. And it's Chicago the other way. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. DeRozan dishes to Vucevic. And the rejection by Gafford. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Morris passes to Kuzma. Morris, no good. DeRozan against Beal. Shoots over Beal. And it's DeRozan missing. And And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They poured it on tonight, a dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now, let's check out our New Balance Player of the Game, Nikola Vucevic.